Sisters Coterie. So today I'm actually with my family and we're doing something a little bit different, and that's why I was wanting to vlog this today. We're celebrating Burns Night, which is a Scottish holiday or celebration, and kind of focused around Robert Burns, the poet. And I'm really excited about it because we're going to be making not really super traditional. We're not having haggis, but we are going to have potato soup and Scottish eggs, which if you don't know what Scottish eggs are, they're delicious. They are hard-boiled eggs wrapped with sausage and deep fried. So what could be better than that? And then we're also making a traditional Scottish dessert, which is, I think it's pronounced Chronican, which is, and I'm sorry if that's not exactly how you pronounce it, but so anyway, so it's toasted oats with a cream, and you sweeten that with honey and Scottish whiskey, and then you put raspberries in it, and it looks delicious. So I'm very excited about it. And then we've also decided that everyone's going to write something. So we've all started off with, it was a dark and stormy night, and so we're just going to kind of see what everyone wrote and, you know, listen to some Scottish music and things like that. So that's what we're doing this evening, and I just thought I would film everything and bring you along. So let's just see what we can get into. Alright, and so I've also just been looking at Pippa's book. It was the one by Pippa Middleton. It's called Celebrate, and she has a whole chapter in here on Robert Burns, and it's really cool. She has the recipe I'm using for the Chronican, and just kind of like the traditional running order and things like that. So there's a grace that you say, and then there's usually piping of the haggis, or piping in the haggis, which we're not doing, but but we're going to be doing the Toast of the Lassies, the songs and dancing, and the Auld Lang Syne. So, or just, I don't know, we're just going to see kind of like what we get into. But yeah, it should be really exciting. So if you are interested in celebrating Burns Night, or if you are kind of like wanting some inspiration, I really recommend her book because it's had a lot of things for me. And then too, so we just set the table, just pulled out like some greens. I've used her book to look at some of the things she did, but I just got like a green tablecloth and some like candles and some books that have like Scottish authors and things like that, and then a poetry book that had Robert Burns in there, and just pulled some things that I thought kind of felt like something for like the theme. And then I'm wearing just a black dress, and then I took a tartan plaid scarf and I folded it over and then just pinned it on the side, which I'll show you later. And that's just kind of all I did. So that's the attire and the decor for the event.
Some have meat and cannot eat, and some would eat that wanted. We have meat and we can eat, and say the Lord be thanked.
Cheers!
Cheers. Favorite son certainly had an eye for the ladies, although usually this eye, A-Y-E, was in response to the question, "Oi, poor boy, fancy a quick one." It has been long observed a woman can make an average man great and a great man average. Burns could not have attained this status he has so long enjoyed were it not for the fact that he was surrounded by remarkable women. Sire turns over the patriarchal grace. The big Bible hunts his father's pride. His bonnet reverently is laid aside.
Dark and stormy night when I heard something rustling outside. I paused and kept still, holding my breath to identify what was lurking in the night. The sound grew louder, and I could only imagine it was someone skulking outside my drawing room window. I grabbed the first thing I saw. My bagpipe was on the table next to my favorite Robert.